Good morning, Harlan staff. Doing something a little bit different here this morning and picking up on Caitlin's um, app. There's this called Screencast-O-Matic, and I figured we could chat for a bit rather than me send you an email. Hope things are going well for you. It's certainly a crazy time, isn't it? We haven't been through this before. We're starting into our third week away from school, officially heading into spring break. Feels a little weird though, doesn't it? Spring break feels kind of, in a sense, like we've been at. Although I know you guys have been really busy, as I have been, and it's been so much to do to connect with kids and connect with families and things like that. I just want to um, thank you for what you've done to help people feel connected. Um, I was watching a video conference the other day, and one of the teachers, one of the leaders, was talking about the importance of teacher voice, and I thought back to Teresa's email about how the teacher emails and videos and things like that feel a little bit like a message from Santa Claus or a gift from Santa Claus. Teacher voice is huge, so there's not much we can do at this point to teach. We can do a lot of things to help teachers, help students renew and to stay connected and to review what they've already learned and maybe introduce some new stuff too. But for the most part, just to connect with the kids and have them feel like they're part of Heartland Middle School still. And your voice is huge, so I'm sure they look forward to hearing from you. So you have opportunities like this to be able to chat with your kids. I think it's a great thing. So just wanted to run over a couple of things. Number one is that the DLT team met earlier this week, and they were taking a look at the survey that they sent out. I think there was about 20 people that responded to their survey looking at PD for next year. So if you haven't responded, please go ahead and do so. Additionally, the SEL met under the direction of Melanie and a number of teachers last Thursday and via Zoom, and talked about how SEL might look, how the homeroom might change for next year. And so she sent a survey out today that we collaboratively put together. So please take a moment and complete that as well. Give us some feedback so we know we're hearing all the voices. Our seventh grade team recommendations for the eighth grade courses will be going out. Jen will be sending that out a little bit later today as a Google Doc. So be sure to take some time and complete that as well, so that we've got feedback as I'm scheduling and planning for next year. I've got the big whiteboard sitting off to my side over here, with magnets on it, and I got a box of papers over here working on the master schedule. All in, learning how to do it, in contact with Kate and Mickey and Karen Wilson, and just trying to make sure that we're doing it right, or I'm doing it right. Thanks to Jen for her help on the master schedule as well. But she's sending that document. That will be very helpful if you complete that as soon as possible. Thank you to our special ed team. They have been working on their IEPs. My email has been buzzing with new invites as they try to reschedule IEPs and as they work through the tons of questions about how we process their paperwork, being that we're all out of compliance now because we missed dates because we're not in school. And we're getting all kinds of mixed messages from the feds and then from the state. And so trying to figure that out. I know Sue Pearson is on video conferences all the time trying to find out where the mark stands. And so my hat's off to our special ed staff as they are working through this difficult situation. So there may be times where they schedule a virtual IEP, and that would require a gen ed teacher. So they may be contacting you to be part of that Zoom meeting. And so thank you in advance for helping out with that. Our 7th and 8th grade course selection sheets need to go out too as well. I'll be sending those here soon via email to students and parents. Jen and I are still working on those, trying to figure out how to make them very user friendly, so at home they can go online and enter their data directly into the student portal. But those will be going home soon. I'll be sharing a document with Nikki so that her teachers can provide input during the downtime. So there's a lot still going on and lots to do. Thank you for staying engaged. Thank you for doing what you can to make this somewhat of a normal situation as far as as far as the kids go. And that's really stretching the word normal. One of the things that I learned at Columbia at the Teachers College was that it was very important to just kind of do things and to not always worry about them being perfect. For instance, this video, I'm just getting on here and talking. I'm just doing it, and just picked up Screenomatic here, picked it up, and just do it. And so with your kids, don't worry about a polished presentation. Don't worry about being perfect. This is we're putting things together as the plane flies, and everybody gets that. And I think there's a certain realness to that kind of approach. So if you haven't done this already with your kids, or picked up the phone to chat, with a student on occasion, if you need to do that. I think the connection's huge. We might do some kind of staff meeting here the week that we get back that we would connect via Zoom. Not exactly sure how that'll all work, but we'll figure it out. So again, thanks for what you're doing. If I had information to share with you about how the end of the year is going to look, I would share it with you. I don't have that information. You saw Chuck's email earlier today in his letter. Changing the bond meeting, the bond election. That's moving to August, hopefully. In addition, we are, officially, first day back would be the 14th. I don't think that'll probably happen unless things change. I'm thinking probably May 1st, but that's my hope. And how that'll look when we get there, if we get there, we'll figure out as we go. So you have a great spring break, and you have any kind of questions or whatever, don't hesitate to give me a call or jump online, email or whatever. In the meantime, stay safe and make sure your family does as well. Thanks so much. Bye.